I have to remember things that happened. Oh, I really thought I got around, and I was like, yeah.
You foolish creatures!
Instead, I get punished.
Sacred signature! Sacred signature!
Sacred strike! Good going!
What a sucker.
Sacred signature! Sacred signature! Sacred signature!
Take that!
I was expecting the first attack to kill it,
Bullseye!
and it's still not dead, so. All right, it got healed. I did forget about that. My memory span is quite tiny.
Sacred strike!
Oh, this game, you just started it when your console died. Oof. The game's going so far.
Sacred signature! Sacred signature! Sacred signature!
Thanks! Take that! Don't get mad at me.
I got plenty of meat and potatoes to get through for this. How did I get that enemy?
You dare to bare your fangs?
Sacred strike! Bullseye!
Ow, way too early.
Sacred signature! Sacred signature!
Good job! Good job!
Yeah. If there's a save point here, that means our boss is coming up. I do have some, like, I hope my PlayStation 3 doesn't die. I can't have it sit horizontal. It has to sit vertical. So that might be a sign that my PlayStation 3 is probably on its way out.
How pitiful, you soulless creatures!
I'm really surprised you killed me.
Sacred strike! Bullseye!
I'm sad that you didn't kill that.
Sacred strike! Bullseye!
go after him. Just to disrespect me.
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Take that! Not bad at all.
All of your consoles died from overuse? I guess I don't use my consoles that much. If my consoles would die anything, it's probably due to weather. That would be my guess.
Come on, let's fight!
You know, sometimes it's 6 bajillion degrees.
You grave. Now you will rest.
How's that? Sacred
Oh.
strike!
That failed miserably. Didn't even kill anything.
You grave. Leave this place.
Kind of rich, that! Sacred strike! Good going!
Sometimes that's the way the apple crumbles. Still want some apple crumble, by the way.
Sacred signature.
Oh, that out there.
Sacred
I have
signature.
not given up on that.
Now that's how it's supposed to be!
You're a 14 hours a day, everyday gamer. Went through like 4 PS1, 2, or 3 PS2s and a PlayStation 3. My goodness. That used to be me. Like in the younger years, but not in these current years. How did I get that encounter?
I'm ready to go! All I have to do is let loose!
Yo, ta eh.
Kinda prickly, huh? Take that! Sacred strike! Good going!
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
You have a
Sacred
PS4
signature.
Pro, but mostly just use your PC. And we're in
Don't get
a
mad at
lucky
me.
spot right now where Sony is porting over some of their games. Ghost of Tsushima would be a great choice. You know, whenever y'all want to port that over, you need to play the multiplayer. And I don't want to pay for a month of
Want me to work out those kinks for you?
PS Plus to do it. And here comes the rapid shooter on a different target. I think that was a different target. I'll be honest here. I don't actually know.
Sacred strike! Good going!
Yo,
Oh, that sledgehammer? That was a lot of freaking damage.
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Not bad at all.
Mirage Blow. Decrease attack. Seems like it would be useful. Oh, that hit. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna try that. Earth Heal. Party members in the vicinity other than yourself. Okay. What do you got? Sky Divider. Void Edge. Okay. Got a couple ways to go. PS4 Pro is solid, but you find that some games really push it hard and the fan goes overdrive. There's there are definitely some games that I play where it's like, okay, you're really struggling with this one, aren't you? Let's go this way. I have faith that this is the incorrect way. Right, they were both the incorrect way. This is suspicious to me, though. Put 30 days of play time on your new Final Fantasy XI character in 2 months. That's a lot of time. That is a heck of a lot of time. I would say that if I did a slash played for my main World of Warcraft character, I would imagine I have something that's you know, pretty high. Maybe not insane. You know, I haven't played World of Warcraft in quite some time, but you know, when I played World of Warcraft, I played World of Warcraft.
Hey, I'm over here. Come on.
Mirage Blow.
Oh, that does damage too. Okay.
Take that. Sacred Strike. Get going.
Oh, realized who I was.
Mirage Blow.
Take that. Don't get mad at me.
Dragon Scale. This is defense. It tires the user. Best decade to enjoy
Hey, I'm over
PC.
here. Come on.
Let's hope people don't buy too much.
Ha! So ha!
Oops.
Ha! Ta! Eh!
Alright, well, I'll just fail miserably at that. Don't buy too much of those games that are full priced.
Take that. Bone crumble.
Full price would have the free-to-play mechanics in it. Ah, those games.
Eh! Ha! Mirage blow!
It's the real play.
Kinda prickly, huh?
Take that.
I'm not necessarily in the camp. Like, I don't inherently find those games to be incorrect games. I have a very unpopular
Want me to work
opinion
out those kinks for you?
on games like that.
Ha! So ha!
And you know, I guess that's how it goes for me.
Take that.
That didn't work out at all.
Ha! Ta! Ya! Ja! Ta! Mirage blow!
Don't move.
You're a mess.
You ever find out who had the idea to put time gates in full-priced games? We will remember our encounter, that's for sure. I've played some games that have.
Let's see how good you really are.
I will say that there are games that I have played that have
Ta! Ya! Ja!
like timers,
Leave this place.
and I don't like those. Where you know I have to wait 30 minutes for this thing to finish. I didn't deserve that. I've played a couple of those games, and they're not my style.
Yo! Ta! Ta! Ya! Ta! Ya! Ha! Ha! Ta! Ta! Più grave! Now you will rest.
Take that. Don't get mad at me.
Those guys have so much HP. Like at least 20,000. Okay, that's a lot. Of course.
Come on, come on, come on!
Ha! Ta! Eh! Ja! Ha! Mirage blow!
Kinda prickly, huh?
Take that.
Oh, it's your turn.
Mirage blow.
Take that.
Didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but definitely an obligatory life is hard,
Più grave.
as was that.
Were you scared?
Heal arrow. Heal arrow. There.
Thanks.
How's that?
Sacred signature. Sacred signature.
Were you impressed?
You mean by time gates is like you initiate an action and then you have to wait X hours for it to finish? Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. There's a game I played, Disciples Liberation, that had that mechanic in it. And it wasn't like too big of a deal for that game, but it was still kind of annoying. Ni no Kuni Revenant Kingdom has that. Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Personally, find very few games are worth full price on release. Baldur's Gate 3 was one of the few which you thought deserved it. Usually avoid games that with that sort of feature, but sometimes they get thrown in unexpectedly in minor ways. Yeah, I feel that way for Disciples Liberation. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it caught me off guard.
This isn't good. This really isn't good.
I guess I have another unpopular opinion that I think games are worth full price as long as they're games that you're interested in. Now, finding the games that you're interested in, you know,
Mirage blow.
that's the trick to it.
Were you scared?
Sacred strike. Bullseye.
It canceled one of my attacks.
Mirage blow.
Kind of prickly, huh?
Like in the past, I paid full price for the Trails games.
Mirage blow.
You know, I enjoyed the Trails games, so you know, I'm buying them on release and not playing.
Good job, good job.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Those are games that I'll probably think of being worth full price. Well, Rebirth being the one that I think will be worth full price. But Remake was worth it for me. It's you know, it's just a matter of what you're interested in, how much exposable income that you can devote to video games, and when you want to play games. I'm certainly more than willing to wait for the right moment, but sometimes for me, even if a game is on sale, that's not really like an incentive for me to buy it. It's more of just when I want to play it. Their HP looking. At some point, we're going to run into a boss. Someday.
All right then. There should be a switch behind this rock. Falsetto, if you wouldn't mind.
Right.
Finally! I've been dying for some fresh air. But I can't believe that huge rock moved out of the way just by giving it a little push. I guess I'm even stronger than I thought I was.
Who are you people? And how did you know about this secret passageway?
We've just escaped from being held in the dungeon of Forte Castle.
That's right. We didn't even do anything wrong and they threw us in a cell like criminals.
No kidding. Anyone would have run away. Oh, my hair is a total mess.
Oh, those guys are terrible. They just arrested us and threw us in the dungeon. And we didn't even do anything wrong to deserve it. Well, I guess there are a few things we might have done, like that one time and that other time.
It's true. We were arrested at the entrance to the castle for no reason. I swear, we haven't done anything.
It would seem they're not our enemies.
I suppose you're right. Let's hurry up and get back to the mission.
Wait a minute, Falsetto. These people might just be able to help us. We are members of Andantino, and we're trying to find the guardian of Agogo Forest.
The guardian of Agogo Forest? Yes, I think we can help you.
You're looking for me? Well, you found me, and that's pretty surprising considering how I ended up here. Please, listen to me. What you're doing is destroying the whole forest.
Young lady, I'm tired of repeating myself.
But if you don't stop the mining at Mount Rock, the forest is gonna die. The mountain and the forest are dependent on each other.
I've told you, we cannot make mineral powder without the mines at Mount Rock. That powder is responsible for saving the lives of many of our people.
Sir, Agogo Forest is our home. But if you keep digging...
Hold on, Agogo Forest? You're telling me you live in Agogo Forest?
I have been a guardian of Agogo Forest since the day that I was born. This is the first time I've come to a city like this.
Guards, please come and show our guest to a room.
What?
So this girl is the guardian of Agogo Forest?
It seems our mission is complete.
Hey, you guys sound like you know something about what's going on around here. Why don't you come back to my village with the rest of us?
Besides, once they realize we've escaped, they might come after us.
Village of Goats?
She brings up a good point. We shouldn't stay here much longer. We must leave. What are you people going to do?
What should we do, Jazz?
Good question. I'm not really sure, though I must admit, it's thanks to them that our mission was a resounding success.
That's right. And much earlier than we planned, too. It looks like we've got some extra time now.
Let's listen to what they have to say. Maybe they can tell us about the inside of Forte Castle.
It's boring when things always go according to plan. It's nice to have things shaken up every once in a while. It's okay with you, isn't it, Clawvase?
Yes, of course.
Then it's settled.
Allegretto, is something the matter?
No, it's nothing really. I was just thinking I need to pay more attention to Beat, that's all.
Well, Beat did do his best.
Yeah, he didn't do too badly. For a clam, anyway.
Straight up suffocated the kid. In Final Fantasy XIV, you had to farm these things for buying the best equipment, but it has a cap on how much you could farm every week, and you could hit that cap in 30 minutes of play. Well, that's just an MMO thing. You know, you have to think about it. Like, if you got the best equipment in 30 minutes, or an hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours, you know, what else would you then do? You know, like, the chase for the best equipment is part of the allure of MMO games. It's kind of like how they function, you know? So they have to gate it.
Really, Tuba? Were you expecting Andantino to just show up at the front gate bearing gifts for us?
My apologies, Count Waltz.
Listen carefully, Tuba. I don't think I need to tell you that this is your last chance. Find them and eliminate them all. Immediately.
Yes, my lord.
No, wait. The guardian of Agogo Forest. Bring her back alive. That is the will of the people, after all.
By the way, Frederick, what are you making this trip for? I don't think you ever told us.
They're on to him.
Frederick.
Mr. Chopin is taking a journey on which he will have to face himself. Whether that journey will end with his return home or with his acceptance of death, we cannot be certain.
Frederick, please come back to us.
How should I put this? If I told you that your world exists in a dream I'm having, would it startle you? At this moment, I'm asleep in Paris. As a pianist, and as a composer as well, I have produced many popular works that have brought me a rather good deal of renown there.
Did you say Paris? That's not a place I've ever heard of.
If this is all some kind of joke, you've got a really weird sense of humor, mister.
Oh no, I assure you I'm not joking.
Well, you're sure saying some pretty funny stuff. If you want us to believe you, you better show us some proof.
I'm afraid you find me at a loss there, but perhaps that proof is the very thing I'm searching for on this journey. And to be perfectly honest, my own certainty that this world is only a dream has begun to waver.
Oh, really? Are you sure you just haven't had too much mineral powder? Not that I've ever heard of a side effect that makes people confuse dreams with reality.
No, I haven't taken any mineral powder. But as for confusing dreams with reality, well, there is something to that. This world does seem incredibly close to reality. And that being the case, can it possibly be that I have somehow lost my ability to distinguish between what is real and what is unreal?
Hold on a minute there. I don't think figuring out whether something is real or not should be quite as complicated as you're making it.
Yes, reality's something that just is. It's like the way we're not consciously aware of air when we're breathing it.
True. I suppose it is nearly impossible to confirm the existence of things which seem so natural to us. However, unconfirmed and non-existent are two entirely different concepts.
Jeez, this is making my head hurt. Can you start over again, Frederick? Why are you going with us on this trip in the first place?
A good question. I believe that I am somehow being tested, that I am on this journey to come to some realization. And in order to do so, I think I'm supposed to live my life to the fullest, even if it is in this muddled world of dream and reality.
What the? So then you're not really traveling for any particular reason at all? Man, you sure are a strange one, mister.
Allegretto!
What? What did I do wrong?
No matter what you think, you shouldn't talk to people like that. You're being rude to Frederick.
I'm being rude? Wait, you don't actually believe this guy.
His name is Frederick.
Fine, fine. So then are you saying that you actually believe Frederick's crazy story?
Why shouldn't I? I happen to think it's a wonderful way to think about things.
Whoa, hold on. Do you really mean that, Polka?
Well, I don't actually believe that we're living in a dream world, but I think the thought is nice.
So I was right. You don't believe him either.
Oh, I should have known you wouldn't understand.
Hey, Polka, wait!
You've still got a lot to learn about women, don't you?
Oh, be quiet. Let's go.
Okay. For a clam, you think you don't have the reference? The clam reference, from my interpretation, is there was a few scenes back where Beat was saying, like, you know, he'll be as quiet as a clam, or as shut, he'll keep his mouth shut like a clam or something like that while they're in jail. So I think that was just a reference back to that. Just cutscene city. Do you know why this fortress was built? To protect Forte from things like Baroque and pirates, right? Well, that's the official reason. What was it really built for then? It was built to keep the subjects of the king of Forte from escaping. Huh? Long ago, there was a king of Forte known as the Sage King. It's said that due to his honesty and benevolence, he was revered by his subjects. The people were so willing to work hard for such a king that the whole kingdom was energized by it. Labor, culture, technology, everything combined contributed to the country's prosperity. It was during these times that Fort Fermata was erected. The king wished to keep all his admiring subjects close at hand. He couldn't stand losing the love and respect of even one of them. Once the fortress was completed, people weren't able to leave Forte at all. The people put up with being confined in Forte at first, but a situation like that couldn't last. Eventually, discontentment spread, rebellion erupted, and the selfish king was dethroned. How sad. Not really. Sounds like he got what he deserved. There you go, Allegretto. No, I think that's the only way he thought he could protect himself. He wanted to be thought well of, to be praised and admired, to be loved forever. He turned his back on his faults and lived a life of fantasy. He built this tall fortress to keep his world from slipping away. It was how he eased his cowardly heart. In the end, the king lost all of the friends who might have pointed out his mistakes, made up for his shortcomings, and helped him grow. The truly important thing is to accept both our strengths and our weaknesses, to believe in ourselves without fearing the judgment of others. We learn from our mistakes and grow from them. The fact that the king wasn't able to realize that is really the saddest thing of all. That's what you meant, right? Of course, that's all in the past. But now it looks like Forte is just going to make the same mistake all over again. With the mineral powder, right? How much do you all know about the mineral powder anyway? We heard about the dangerous side effects from Viola. Good. I'll tell you everything we know while we're walking. Ooh, walking and talking? Nope. I'm a little far behind on the chat. For example, you're playing Fate Samurai Remnant, and for crafting gems, it uses real-time systems where you have to wait for them to craft. It's no big deal, though, because gems are easy to come by later on. Okay. Like a Dragon Gaiden also uses a timer for training Colosseum units individually, but that wasn't a problem because you could do other stuff while it's going on, or just grind your units in team battles, which is what you did. Yeah, let's save again. Retail World of Warcraft is plague with time gates and daily quests. Grinding is already flippin' tedious. Now they time gate it. At least Classic isn't plague like that. Oh no. Oh no. Classic is a whole other set of can of worms. I still can't believe Classic is as popular as it is. I don't know how big that popularity is, but the fact that it's still around and it's still getting like expansions and things like that, it's crazy to me. I guess people like World of Warcraft Classic. That was some troubled times.
That was about what we expected.
Huh? Gee, I didn't get it. That was kind of hard for me to understand.
Oh, I understood it just fine. But why don't we explain it one more time for the little guy?
To put it simply, if there's no tax on mineral powder, then it follows that everyone will keep using it.
And the side effect of the powder is that it allows people to use magic.
Then, once they go mad and become mindless warriors, they can be made soldiers.
And that means that Forte's army is about to get much, much bigger. And they'll easily defeat Baroque.
But only people who are dying can use magic, right? So, when they do die, Forte will lose its soldiers.
Yes. So in order to maintain their forces, they'll have to make sure even more powder gets sold.
And that means that even more people will be turned into magic users, like me.
Then as more mineral powder is sold, the number of soldiers will go on increasing. It is an endless cycle that once begun will be hard to stop.
a second. If they keep on doing this, building up an army for a war that may or may not happen, then sooner or later there won't be any people left.
Yes, that's exactly right, Beat. You figured that out fast.
It really is just a complete waste. And Waltz realizes that too. That's why he's trying to increase the strength of the mineral powder.
The Count understands that if he can supply soldiers to the front line at any time, Forte's military power will essentially be without limit.
And apparently they need to mix glowing agogos into the mineral powder in order to accomplish that. Though I hear they also taste good in soup.
Huh?
Glowing agogos? I don't remember there being any glowing agogos.
I'm glad you people like babbling so much. It made finding all of you here very easy.
Huh? Hey, that's him! That's the guy who locked us away in the dungeon!
That's right. And this time I really mean business. 'Cause my life's on the line too. Even if you run, you won't get away. Got it?
I'm gonna get you back 100 times for before!
Mega Mash! That'll teach you.
How was that?
Mirage Blow!
Take that!
Gigantic slam! Gigantic slam! That'll teach you.
All right.
Here!
Thanks.
Coup de grace! Sacred signature!
Demonic embrace!
Take that!
Sacred Strike! Bullseye!
Sacred signature! Sacred signature!
Demonic embrace!
Sacred Strike! Bullseye!
Sacred signature! Sacred signature!
Mega Mash! Mega Mash! That'll teach you.
Hiya!
Thank you.
There!
Sacred Strike! Bullseye!
Good. Sacred signature!
Demonic embrace!
Take that! You're a mess.
I
can do way better than this.
We weren't even on the bridge before that fight started. How did we get on the bridge? This is that scene that they show at the beginning of the game. When you're on the title screen, they just show random cutscenes for some reason. It would fade out right here. Grab her hair. It's right there. Chapter 3. You don't know, man. You'd sell these homies out for half a foot long Subway sandwich. What, Dante? Half a foot long? Yeah, it's crazy. I used to get some Subway sandwiches back in the day.
It's been 4 days already. I hope that Polka and the others are okay.
Ah, Polka and the others, huh? Not Beat and the others?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm sure they're doing just fine. Look at us. We're managing. Look, Arco's saying cheer up, too. Oh, hey, Jazz, by the way, what's the name of that river we fell into back there?
Fusion River. It carries rainfall from Mount Rock down to the Blue Sea. The rich earth from Mount Rock flows down with the water, so crops tend to grow very well in the nearby regions of the river.
No, that was in the past. Ever since Walt started mining Mount Rock, things have changed a lot around this area.
A lifetime to build, but it only takes a moment to destroy. You know, human beings really are masters of destruction. Everything we do has some effect on the environment. And ultimately, that ends up affecting human society as well.
That's very true.
There should be a small inn past this swamp. Once we make it there, the rest of the way shouldn't be a problem.
We'll need to be up early tomorrow.
Remember when I said there wasn't room for any more party members, and so they would have to scroll down or people would have to leave the party? We have reached that portion of the game, it looks like. DJ Jazzy Jeff has joined the party. You have 158 attack and 122 defense. Bruh. I can't unequip any of the other people. Oh, he's got Giga Neck. Neck theory back in play, maybe? Alright, you're fisticuffs. Alright, maybe Jazz is just overpowered. Falsetto is 127 here. You just don't seem very good. Unicorn Horn. Heal all party members in close proximity. Close combat attack on the target and any enemies behind it. This is exactly the same as that other guy. Maybe it's not 2 hits, you know, I don't know. Feather spin. Close combat attack on the target and enemies behind it. And then you only have eagle wing. So let's put you there. Try out Jazzy Jeff over here. DJ, I'd like to start my musical performance now. I feel like jazz is probably going to be really good. So let's start with characters that are probably not very good. Ooh, but well, Viola can heal, but she's if I'm healing with Viola, there's issues going on. Let's do this for the first battle. In defense of retail, WoW, you will say the daily problem has been pretty much resolved. There's no daily content that matters to player power anymore. It's all weekly lockouts, like the Vault and Raid lockouts. Mythic lockouts are still stupid, though.